Welcome back everybody to the business channel. In this video I'm going to show you guys how I made over $500,000 in the year of 2021 just playing Roblox games. You guys, now before I get started here, while I go over this is just one channel by the way, while I go over the intro a little bit, I'm just gonna talk for like 20 seconds. I'll show you guys the channels, how they look on YouTube. So this is, you know, the simulator channel, the smallest of the bunch. The reason I'm making this video, you guys, is not to like brag and say, oh hey, I made, you know, this much money. It's really just to show other YouTubers, specifically Roblox, like smaller Roblox YouTubers or gaming YouTubers in general, show you guys how much you could potentially make, so you guys are familiar with the CPM, RPM of these types of channels that have like a child, like a younger demographic. And again, I literally used to be like that small YouTuber. I would look up YouTube videos, bro, like how much do these Roblox YouTubers make, man? Like I had no idea, bro. I worked at Amazon, like I didn't know how much any YouTuber made in general, let alone like gaming channels, right? Because those people don't really tend to show their revenue because they make gaming videos, right? Usually you see business channels going over their revenue, but they have like insanely high RPMs and CPMs, meaning they get paid a lot more per 1,000 views than the average YouTuber, like a lot more. So it could be very, very misleading. Gaming channels tend to have a lower RPM. So this is my Brookhaven channel, the second one, and then the main one, which is this one right here, the Adopt Me. They're all Roblox related. Again, Roblox is a platform and there's different games within that platform. Each channel is built on a different game on the same platform, which is Roblox. So now that you guys know why I'm making this video, let's go ahead and jump right into the analytics. So again, Roleplex Gaming, this is my first channel. It's the biggest one. Doesn't make the most now, however, but it is still the one with the most subscribers. So this one in the entire year of 2021 has made me $312,000. You can see that it slowly started rising up. Like around here, I want to say it took off a little more, and then it slowly started to die off throughout the year. Now the reasoning behind this is because this game itself is just dying out, right? If you look at the Roblox analytics, it's literally just the game itself is just tanking, like statistically. Not that many players are playing it, and then my channel definitely reflects that, right? I used to make around the beginning of the year like 1,000 a day on this channel. You can see there like 1,500 on a good day. And then slowly towards the second half of the year, the game started to die out and I wasn't making a whole lot. So 312,000. Let's go ahead and look at the RPM. Now this is very important, you guys. Now gaming channels, they don't make as much. They have a lot lower RPM than any other channel because the demographic on this is like primarily kids, right? Kids watch these videos, so there's not a lot of companies targeting ads at kids, which is why you have a lower RPM. Now in January, that's when things really kind of start off slow. You can see here that I was getting paid around $1.50 per like 1,000 views, right? It slowly starts to increase throughout the year, and that's normal, you guys. Literally during December, that's when you guys get paid the most, man. As a YouTuber, this goes for every YouTuber, right? No matter what RPM you make, although it could be more than mine, you will really see like a similar graph like this with regards to the RPM. It will slowly start to increase throughout the year because around this time, like October through November and December, is when it's like holiday season, right? So a lot of companies are running ads on YouTube, which ultimately, you know, makes them have to pay more when, you know, we get paid more as well. Now CPM, you guys, this is the same thing as RPM. The difference between the two is RPM is how much you actually get paid after like YouTube takes their cut. A lot of people don't know this. YouTube takes a large cut of your check. Like I don't know what it is, but it's a lot. This is how much you actually make. So obviously I should be making a lot more. After, you know, you pay your cut to YouTube and all of that, this is how much you actually get paid, which is literally half, right? So again, you guys, I'm not making $5 a day here. This represents the RPM, right? How much you get paid per 1,000 views. So again, the key thing to take away from here is it slowly increases throughout the year. Now, if we go to month, you can see that in January, I made $13,000, and then 35, 45, 35, 29, 25, and it slowly starts to decrease as we get towards later in the year. And again, you guys, it should be going up, but because this game's dying out, so are the payments. And then January, so far I've only made $400 and we are 5 days into it, but that's really for like the past 4 days, I think. So I've been making around like 150, I want to say, per day on this channel right now in January with a super low RPM. Now this is my second channel, which I didn't make till July, till summer of 2021. So this one only went on for about half the year, but as you can see, it's doing pretty well. I'm very, very happy with it. When I first started it, when it first took off, dude, I was grinding it out for like a month, and then like after a month or so, it really took off. And again, you guys, I'll make another video in the future on how to blow up a YouTube channel. I've done it. I don't want to say like I'm good at YouTube or anything like that. I just really know Roblox, right? When some of my friends ask me how to, hey, can you help me with YouTube? I don't really know what to say, because they wouldn't do like a vlogging channel or some sort of challenges or something like that. You know, when it comes to gaming, I feel like I can really help out, and I will make a video on that on this channel in the future. At its peak, it was making around $2,000 a day, really just for like about a week or two, and then it died out a little bit. Well, this, I think it's because everybody went back to school. So you can see kids in the summer, bro, they were freaking, you know, on YouTube, man. And then August came around, boom, it just dropped hard, dude. About half the revenue now, right? And then it jumped back up. I really don't know what happened here in August. I think just everybody was getting kind of used to going back to school, right? That's why it drops there, and then it just rises back up after everybody gets back to normal. It continued to die out. Now, this could just be my channel, I'm not too sure, but I will say this: if you look at other channels on Social Blade similar to mine, like Brookhaven related, that's what this channel is. Let me actually show you guys. I'm showing you the revenue, but this channel right here, it's Brookhaven. It's just roleplay, right? It's really all just roleplay. At its peak a couple of months ago, I would get, you know, a couple 100,000 views per video that I would upload every day, right? 200k, 200k, 100k, 400k. Now it kind of died down, but it's still making good revenue. 100k, 162. Okay, it's actually doing pretty well. It's doing pretty well still, except this week. Look at that. I don't know what happened this week. Maybe I'm just off of it. However, I will say this, you guys. This channel does have a lot higher of an RPM when compared to the Adopt Me channel. Let me go ahead and put them side by side. That way you guys can see. The average RPM for the Adopt Me channel was $2.34. Now for the Brookhaven channel, dude, that's a big difference. $3.72. Although it's only like $1.50 more, that's literally more than a 30% rise in your paycheck, right? And that makes a big difference when you're making, you know, when you're getting a lot of views, bro. It makes a huge difference, man. It could be the difference between a $20,000 check and a $30,000 check. You know, same thing here with the RPM. Slowly starts to increase again, you guys. January sucks, bro, for every YouTuber, bro. The RPM drops hard. You're not making as much money as you would towards the end of the year. Look at this. Literally, you'll make 5 times as much in December as you would in January, right? January, February, I was making around $1. Well, you know what? To be fair, it was barely taking off. So that could have affected the RPM. To look at it a little bit more. So yeah, keep that in mind. Actually, that could be a little inaccurate. Although it is making $1 RPM, it could be just because I was a really small channel. But then again, towards the end of the year, still very clearly, it is a lot higher. And then again, the CPM is way more than the RPM. And then monthly, I think this channel has been doing a lot better. I think the most I ever made on YouTube in a month, playing Roblox. I upload around 2 to 3 videos every single day, you guys. I don't edit any of them. I pay people to do that. The most I've ever made was like 73k with all the channels, you know, combined into one or whatever in a month. Here we go. Here are the checks. You can see when I first started out, I got a $24 check and then a $142. I never gave up on this channel, you guys, to be honest. Oh, you know what? Actually, the first 2 months, I think, I was kind of experimenting with this channel. So if we sort by new, it wasn't just Brookhaven. So all these thumbnails that you're seeing here, it's just one specific game on Roblox. But how I wanted this channel to be was like Roblox in general, like the whole platform, you know, as a whole. That's really what I wanted it to be, because I feel like if you can do that, you'll really take off as a YouTuber in Roblox, at least, right? Because that's the dream, man. Like, you know, make a video on any game and it'll take off. Like, then you'll be like a real YouTuber. Right now, I'm just kind of stuck to like, you know, certain games. But you can see here, I was just kind of experimenting. I really wanted to blow up on Roblox, like in general, right? I wanted to play any game on Roblox and kids would watch. It didn't work out, sadly. I don't know, maybe just I wasn't as good back then than I am now. But you can see I finally started to experiment with Brookhaven right around here. And then I had one video that blew up, right? Look, 600k views. Right, that was my first Brookhaven video, I think. Oh wait, no, actually, you know what? I take that back. This was my first YouTube video for Brookhaven. Right here. We stole Karen's baby, Brookhaven, and I saw that it got so many. Oh no, it was this one. I knew it had something to do with it, Karen, but it got like 100,000 views. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's way better than all these other videos that I ever filmed. So I started experimenting a little more. It did well. I, you know, filmed more regular games because that's what this channel was about. And I'm like, here, let me try Brookhaven again. And then it did well. So I just started doing only Brookhaven and it really took off. Look at that. 200k, 1.9 mil, 500k. So then, you know, this whole channel became Brookhaven exclusively. And again, for the whole year, almost 200k. It was very close, actually. Now, this channel, you guys, I literally made like not that long ago, like 2 months ago. I got it monetized, I think like the first month because, and again, I'll show you guys how to blow up these channels, dude, on Roblox. I think it's not as hard as people think. This was just a game that was blowing up. I saw it and I thought it could have a lot of potential, and I wanted to get in early. I didn't get in as early as I wanted to, because I thought the game was gonna die out, but I still, made a channel on it. And again, for the year on this one, oh, that's just the last 28 days. If we go here to 2021, it made $10,000. And again, you guys, that's only because it was monetized. It barely got monetized in November, and then in December was kind of its full regular month here. And again, you guys, the channel was still growing, dude. What really sucks is kind of that whole RPM thing again. Actually, let's check the RPM on this channel. Yeah, it's about the same as similar to the Adopt Me one, but not as high as the Brookhaven one. The Brookhaven one I think is a little bit higher because I think the kids are a little bit older who watch this, right? Because it's more like, I don't know, like advanced humor, I feel like. It attracts a little older of an audience, and I really do feel like that has a lot to do with it. One of my friends, I don't want to say who, because I'm not going to share his analytics or whatever. He has like not a good RPM, bro. It's like 20% of mine. And we both make Brookhaven videos, and the reasoning for that is we took a look at both of our analytics. Now his was a lot lower because his videos tend to be like more like hacks, really short videos. It's not story driven or anything like that, so really anybody from anywhere could watch it, which I guess is a good thing because it does get more views. But most of my audience are from the United States or the United Kingdom, as opposed to my friends who are literally like a huge different mix of countries. Like it's all spreaded like evenly throughout, which could definitely affect the RPM, right? Because companies aren't really targeting customers in different countries. It tends to be like, in these countries here, like the United States or the UK. Now again, you guys, back to the simulator channel. Oh, I always forget to show you guys the channel. So this is the simulator channel. Again, you guys, I just created it not that long ago, and it's built on Pet Simulator X, which is a new, well, kind of not a new Roblox game, but one that recently popped off. Yeah, you can see here, I literally made it 2 months ago. That's when I uploaded my first video on this one, and I just started making the same thumbnails as I did for the Adopt Me channel, and just now it's really starting to take off even more. You can see originally I was getting like, it wasn't even this high, bro. Now it's just high because people are going back, but it was barely like 6K views, 5K views, for the whole first month, dude. Like it was bad, but I didn't give up, man. That's the key, you guys. Don't ever freaking give up. And then it finally started to take off, like a month later. That's because I kept grinding, pushing every single day, even though I wasn't making anything, I kept uploading. And now look at the views, man. It was freaking huge. If we just go the past 90 days here, you can see, look at that big old graph, man. It's just going straight up, which is so good to see. What's very discouraging though is if we come over here to the revenue just dropped. And this is something that you guys are going to see in every single channel. I'll go over to the other one right now so you can see. Again, you guys, like I said, with the RPM, it's always low in January, right? Well, your revenue definitely reflects that. Here in December, on this brand new channel, I was making around, we'll just call it, I don't know, 300 a day. You can see here, yeah, $400 a day. Except towards the beginning of December, I was making about $100 a day. It just grew so fast, and then literally as soon as January 1st comes, boom, $100. Now again, why is that? Because the RPM drops, and you can see here they're literally like in sync, right? This is the RPM. Now let me show you guys the other channel. Now the revenue on this channel we're also going to go over. So this is the Brookhaven channel. This is the one that made 195K. Okay, I just set it to the last 90 days here. In December, we were making a cool, why isn't it loading? Oh, there we go. We were making a cool like 1,000 a day, I want to say, right? It really peaks during Christmas, and then the ads just kind of start to die out here. But I feel like we can definitely say it was making around 1K a day. And then literally boom, January 1st comes and 500, literally cuts it in half, bro. That is so terrible. So keep watch out for that, you guys. A lot of people don't tell you that when you're making like a YouTube channel. RPM, whatever your revenue is, it's gonna drop literally in half as soon as the new year comes. Keep an eye out for it. Make sure to subscribe if you aren't already. I'm gonna try to show you guys tomorrow, next week in detail, how to really blow up a Roblox channel. So subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.